Hello subscribers, thank you very much for joining me. This is my trip just recently that I did today in Galway. This is Muckinish castle over here. Now you probably think it's great, but if you look closer to this window you can actually see the sky through it, so which is going to be interesting. So we'll be able to see the inside of this castle. It's actually a tower house and it dates back to about the 15th century, and it was originally built by the MacNamara family here just outside Kinvara. What's interesting about this castle here, it still has the original Bourne Wall, which is around it here, so only parts of it, but apparently this section here was renovated at about the late 18th century. Believe it or not, the castle itself was inhabited until just before the 20th century, so about 1897. Apparently the last records reported that someone was actually living here, which is interesting because when you look and see the other side, you're going to be surprised, because it just goes to show what's happened in the last 100 years or so. So let's go take a look. How you guys doing? This is the inner section of the Bourne Wall. Now they've actually got a development building up around here, so that's probably the reason why all this is open now, because if you look, there's a huge chunk of this wall missing which carries on through that side. You might be able to see a bit more from this angle here. You can see there is rather a large section here missing, so we're going to go and take a look at that in a sec. But there's the Bourne Wall which goes all the way around here. I was hoping to have some stairs and ramparts, something like that, to go up there and have a look, but we're going to go and take a look in here and enjoy. There we go. This is really how impressive this structure is up here. Now you can see the fortification just up here. Believe it or not, these little gaps, you can see those darkened area gaps. I'm pointing out with my finger slowly here. That is the defensive structure around the castle. So, for instance, when people were rushing the structure itself, and they were close enough to be able to drop objects straight down there and hopefully disable their invaders. But there's the other side, which we're going to take a look at shortly. You can see the whole back piece is missing. The interesting detail there, you can see the windows all the way going up. That's the big place, but do you think that looks a little bit precarious up there, you think? Probably so. But anyway, let's go take a look around the front here. Beautiful day here. It's very unusual to get the blue sky here, so just taking full advantage of it. And there you go, you can probably see it. I'm going to angle the camera a bit, and you can see right there. Where's my finger going? There you go. Those gaps there where they would throw objects down, defending the castle. Is that beautiful? That would have been the main room up here where the Lord would stand. And interesting enough, there's another structure up here, and that would have actually been the main access to the actual castle building. So probably somewhere here, you can probably just about make it out. There is sort of an archway right over there where my hand's running, and that would have been essentially the main entrance in, which would have explained the massive fortification structure over there. Let's go take a wander around. This is the view of the original castle. You can just imagine back here in about the 15th, 16th century. Not a lot going on. You wouldn't see any boats, or you wouldn't see much here. There's some sort of area down here, but beautiful view over here. And check this out. So this is the huge section that's collapsed due to the ground running into the shoreline, possibly. But you can still see you've got the internals there. And you can still see plastering, what they refer to as the vaulted ceilings. Hang on, let's have a look. I'll try this from this angle here. You see my finger. You've got the vaulted for V, which would have been it wouldn't have been a roof as such, but they would angle the roof to a V formation, and then you can see that would have been the plastering on the inside. So that was the original plastering. Probably updated at some point, but still you can see how thick these walls are. Check this out, check how thick those walls are. They're like that. Big massive structure. That would have been a entrance to probably the roof area up there. Likewise the same there, you can see plastering all over the place. That's that bit that's sort of sticking out that looks like it could probably fall off any, I wouldn't say any minute, but let's take a wander through here, see if there's any interesting bits around here. What's interesting enough as well, there would have been another vaulted ceiling probably up here somewhere. You can see someone's actually put some wooden bolsters in there. Look at that, you can still see some plaster work there as well. Wow, there's more plastering up there, but the stairs would have come out to this sort of section here. Let's take a wander in here. Very small indeed. There you go. That is the inside of this castle here. Might just see if I can go in. Very small in here. You can see the original, that's the first level vaulted ceiling. Again, we have our classic V formation. Very small indeed. Well, and that would have been, I see that's been patched up there. I don't know what it is. Maybe a fireplace. Could have well been a fireplace there. We got some more existing plastering. That probably would have been the staircase level to take you up to the higher levels, because there's nothing here otherwise. We have our windows. I suspect that probably would have been the entrance, but stonework and lots of rubble here, and that would have been another level up there. What's interesting is there are existing markers here, which would have meant that there would have been timber. You can see them there. The timber, what's the word I'm looking for? The timber frames would have gone across here, and then they would have put another floor on top of there, which probably would have explained that. However, I'm not sure if, it looks like it probably would have gone all the way across. Almost looks like there could be a pattern on there originally, but not really a lot to see here. Shame we can't get up to the higher levels. Let's go outside. Just another side angle there. You can actually see it seems to be going up in a slight angled. However, again, that could just be the shift. And that beautiful window section over there that's still there. I wonder what happened. It might have just been maybe just the ground wasn't supporting it enough. And then I'm just down this side. I just really don't want to go near that. And I'd say this to anybody: when you're looking at old ruins, just be careful. You know, it's only interesting enough. There's no signs here to say it is dangerous, but just, you know, make up your own mind. Just when I see that, it doesn't look convincing that that it's safe enough to be under there. But nice. It's a pity we can't get up any higher, because you can clearly see the vaulted ceiling. You've got one level here, one level there, and that would have been the third level there. And then that area there would have housed the stairs in this section here, which is a pity it's all gone. It's interesting to see all the plaster that's still around. There's another view angle there of the extent of the collapse. You can clearly see there's huge chunks, particularly this one right there. What's interesting, the Bourne Wall, which goes all the way around, is still in place, which is really interesting because it's right next to the water here. Let's try and see if we can get a little bit more of a better angle for you, for all of you. You can see the shadow mark here. Sorry, still a little bit too dark. Yeah, you can't really see anything there. That's the final shot of the side, so you can clearly see the section with the stairs, and you've got your levels. And the stairs section here is clearly missing. Beautiful all the same, and just fantastic scenery. Thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you guys have a fantastic day wherever you are. Stay safe. Chat soon.